So here it is. For Sakurai's big game, along with Sora. Yeah, I apologize if I sound a little off. I have a new microphone. Oh, my old one kinda gave up on me. So, yeah. Once I get my input back in, we'll be on our merry way to the main campaign. But first, I want to check if any of the audio from my TV is getting into here. Nope, we seem to be all good. Alright. In a minute. So recently I've gotten a GameCube. And yes, I have beaten the game, so things should be a bit easier for me. This is a big game, actually. The adventure mode.
Don't let a single one get away!
Look at all the heroes and villains summoned to stop this. This is pretty much Kirby's typical Wednesday.
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
It's right on that one. Yeah, I know this scene. Don't worry. Galeem. Is going to find itself in a nasty surprise. Oh yeah, you could also get multiple spirits, the same thing. I take it they're either from alternate universes or whatever. Or just the same spirit, you're adapting to something different. Use your imagination, people. Nope! Kirby just... Nope! And there goes everything and everyone. Myself excluded. And probably the multiverse too. Everyone except me, apparently. I mean, I didn't fight it. Reminds me of that Sonic Mega Man comic crossover where they, Sigma fused Mobius and Mega Man's world together. Along with countless other Capcom and Sega worlds. I don't suppose maybe that's one of the ideas there, too? That must be very uncomfortable if that's the method on how amiibos are made, without the whole magic spirit thing. And like, they hold their pose and they just dump it on them with that resin. I need that resin. For my custom action figures. Yeah, I know, but It's not how they're actually made, but it's just a fun little thought. Yeah. Kirby. Yes, Kirby. Good thing about this microphone is that I won't have to worry about it falling down as much. It's on a clamp. Yeah, obviously the Smoggy Prog. Yeah, I remember this one in Pikmin, the first one, as a secret boss. It's also optional, too. But should you awaken it, you better be prepared. I heard some people are actually trying to beat this mode without spirits.
Ready? Go!
What I have to say to them, good luck! I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to have some sort of help. Oh, this is actually kind of hard, even on normal. Also, if you're having trouble, switch to easy. You're a lower difficulty. There's no shame in it. Of course, this is the puppet of Mario, so obviously Kirby gets Fireball Bone. Just like the actual thing, the Smoggy Prog hardens up to defend itself. And yeah, I heard a lot of people thinking that Sakurai chose Kirby because, he made him. Well, technically, while that could be, like... Well, technically, Sakurai said, no, it's because Kirby could do that stuff from the beginning. And he's easy to play as for new players.
Ready? Go!
Right, my first order of business is finding Mario, Pikachu, and Mega Man. What? My Pikachu? Because he one-shotted Niaglo! Oh, that Ultra Beast, however it's pronounced. Now, that looks like a jellyfish. With one Z move. One Thunderbolt Mon. Even though I don't watch One Punch Man, I heard it was good. I think I might hold off on it a little. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just Jigglypuff. Well, should be careful too.
Ready? Go!
I've seen some people actually wreck people. Oh.
Victory!
Yes, that seriously did happen. Well, that was easy. So recently I got a GameCube for my Game Boy player. So once I can get a little thing to convert the aux cables, HDMI, I think we're gonna be seeing Game Boy games that's not on the eShop. Yeah, I was a little worried about this fight originally, because I remember in the Subspace Messery in Brawl? Picked Mario, you could beat Kirby. So technically, it's possible for Mario to beat Kirby. However, Mario is not really awake or in his right mind, so we have to snap him out of it.
Ready? Go!
The hard way. Yeah, Galeem is not really putting up a fight in Mario's body. Alright, does he even know how to use him? You have one of the strongest Nintendo characters. Where's there? There, Galeem. Or had him! So now Mario's awake. And he's got Kirby, and he's got Arceus. So, you're in for a ride, pal. Yeah, they actually kind of function like the actual thing, though. Well, the Guardian fight here reminds me of the actual thing. However, Guardians in the actual Zelda Breath of the Wild game freak me out. Like, well, at first they did. I mean, like, as soon as they notice you, they're set to kill. Going up.
Ready? Go!
Well, I am glad that they snuck in references to Super Mario Odyssey, Sora and Sakurai's team. I don't think just Sora and Nintendo made this. There was probably a bunch of other people and parties he's involved in the development. And kind of like how 1UP Studios helps with the development of Mario games. You know, 3D World, Odyssey. Captain Toad, 3D Land. Digital Hearts. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, and expect Starlink content next month, along with Star Fox 2. Metal Sonic, a puppet Sonic. Well, it's kind of close to Metal Sonic, but as you can see, it's not the actual thing. I mean, if they were to actually put in Metal Sonic, they'd have to make a moveset for him, program his hitbox, 3D model, the textures, the lighting.
Victory!
All the little development techniques. So, yeah, the Spirit Battles were an excellent idea. Yeah, and I actually kind of like them more than trophies, a little. Other than, trophies, you could, put them together and take little snapshots of them, but... You know what? Probably do that with the artwork here, if they update this game. Don't we have, like... Photoshop, don't we? Ain't Paint.net? East? Yeah, I had multiple goes at this game. So we're going to get Rabid Mario back on board with us. Kind of feels like... Yeah, they really tried to make it close. The actual thing. Hence why Rabid Mario has a ray gun with his Puppet Mario body, as well as Bunny here. But fortunately, we'll get him out of his prison. Just like that. I always had a feeling that Rabid Mario and basically the Rabid Heroes could pull off stuff up that their counterparts can do. So, like I wouldn't have minded seeing Rabid Mario as an Echo Fighter, but you know what? Whatever works for Sora and the rest of the developers, I'm good with it. I don't want them, like, putting any more strain on themselves. Oh, it's because this game was actually in development since the last DLC pack for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. I think was the Cloud Pack? Can't remember right off the top of my head. And they probably had to build upon Wii U and 3DS within that short amount of time because, yeah. Yeah, but they really added on to it. Like, to the point where it feels entirely new. Much like Kirby Planet Robobot, made with assets from Triple Deluxe. There we go, they fixed it. Ah, yes. These guys actually act a lot like the Wollywogs. Bugs in the Pikmin games. So, you've been warned. Like, look! Like, look out! Out! There's danger from above! I really love how they tried to make, like, them act similar to the actual character. But without, like, going through the painful process of going through, like, every one of them. Because there, I think, is 1,000 in this game. Programming that many fighters? Yeah, you need a bigger Switch memory card.
Ready? Go!
Nope. So yeah, I'm playing this with a GameCube controller. Where this, my Wii U to GameCube adapter actually still works. Believe it or not, you can actually play GameCube games. Well, not GameCube games, but you can actually play Switch games with a GameCube controller. I've tested this out with my Wavebird, the Smash Bros. GameCube controller. So yeah. I also think the spirits were, like, an amazing move. Like, because they're there fighting with you in spirit, or against you in spirit. And they add to the collectability that the trophies did. And they almost got all my favorite Pokemon in the game. Except for, like, Torchic and Empoleon, but I think their cameo... I think them being in Pokken would be enough for me. Yes, Torchic has a cameo in Pokken if you can spot him. Or it. Whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, the strong wind thing from Mario Golf. I actually remember that from Toadstool.
Ready?
I had it at one point. Sadly, I never really took good care of my GameCube discs. So I had to purchase them all over again. Well, most of them. Think. Yeah, I should probably get my configured controls up. Fighter selection. It's I'm not really used to jumping with pressing up on the stick. So I'll go ahead and take care of that right now.
Ready? Go!
Okay, I did not expect that. Like, that shell came out of nowhere. Yeah, I had a Kix amiibo I saw on clearance and I bought it for the heck of it.
Ready? Go!
You know, if they... I felt if they released the amiibo set... with the Switch title, it would have sold a lot better, rather than... that party thing, I think. No offense to anyone there, but I heard it was not that great. Ah, yes, Perry from Super Princess Peach. I remember this one, actually. However, I never played it. However, I found the commercial very hilarious. Or at least I remember it being very funny. I can... like... at one point, Peach was actually out in high heels. Heels in an epic, rainy scene. In Super Mario 3D World. That's interesting. Also, I noticed something painful. He stomps on Goombas in 3D World with those high heels. And other enemies with high heels. Sounds painful.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, this is gonna be an awkward conversation in between Mario and Yoshi. Like, I'm glad that they included Cappy in Mario's Up special, but why not Mario's little tailed hair? Then again, and I'm glad that they got the details on Mario's clothing right, like his hat. Like, you can see the stitches in his hat and overalls, shirt, and the detail on his boots. Well as his gloves, too. So, and when I look at it a bit closer, maybe they got at it a little bit on the hair, like his mustache, actual hair. Like, I mean, they put in New Donk City. Eddie, I'm just wondering why they didn't go with the details on Mario's hair and mustache. Iris. I don't know if that was a last-minute thing, because Odyssey was in development, like, after 3D World was, like, put out on store shelves, what I can remember.
Ready? Go!
Top tire, huh? Not really.
Victory!
There are no tears in Smash. Just salt. Oh man, I love this remix of Sun and Moon.
Ready? Go!
I honestly think one of the downloadable content packs for this game will indeed have like some sort of Pokemon from the upcoming Switch title that should be coming this year, or later on, because the DLC is supposed to go out to 2020, what I can recall. Oh, and recently Joker from Sona series, I think, was announced. Sad, because That game was PlayStation on PlayStation, from what I can remember. But you know what? Didn't stop Solid Snake, even though a lot of his games were also on other consoles, or Mega Man, even Sonic. Oh, Dive Man. Yeah, I remember him in the actual games being hard.
Ready? Go! Victory!
Yeah, see that little island over there? Gotta get over there. Why? Because Pikachu's on that island. Let me see.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I only played like Wild World and the Animal Crossing series and City Folk. After that, I didn't really do anything else with it. There goes the puppet villager. I honestly hope for the upcoming Switch title that they have like a new feature to the battle system or a new way to battle. Like, remember how when double battles got introduced? Just been triple battles for rotation battles? Something like that. Maybe. Hey, I know they'll add on, because each Pokemon has its own strengths and that makes the game even more fun to play. You ask me? Hey, and I know that they're probably gonna bring back allow us to transfer from our 3DS games. Why? Because in a recent interview with Junichi Masuda, said that they're working on it, actually. We're gonna get Groudon to help us. Primal Groudon.
Ready? Go!
Okay, it's on now. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. And we're down.
Ready? Go!
Nope. Yeah, I actually had a Yarn Yoshi and well, actually all of them, but the Mega one. So, my speculation on how the whole transfer method from the 3DS to the Switch, like transferring our Pokemon from the 3DS games to the upcoming Switch title, will probably wireless communication, because both the Switch and 3DS are capable of doing it. Or they could just make an app that connects Pokemon Bank on the 3DS. Or just Pokemon Bank for the 3DS and collect their account from there.
Continue.
My third option, and that I think they might do, but I don't think they would, because it's expensive, would be a little device that connects the microSD or the
Ready? Go!
or the game cartridge. But I kind of doubt it. That thing you haven't seen that since like probably the days of the GameCube. Like, that little accessory did not exist until the game.
Continue.
Well, it ceased to exist after the Wii came along. Since wireless was capable between the DS and the Wii.
Ready? Go!
And I honestly think that they're using Pokemon Let's Go's engine, Game Freak, because recently, from what I've heard, that the EVs and the IVs and all the other stuff from mainline core games were found within the game's code. So, what I think this might have been an engine test, but they didn't want it to go to waste. Because a lot of fans love Kanto. And, yeah. They wanted to probably get the Pokemon Go audience on board. Because Pokemon Go was extremely successful, from what I can remember. Knew I had a spirit for the job. There it is! Alright, let's rock.
Ready?
Only we had a fairy type. Been helpful. And again, it is a puppet body. Yeah, I don't think Mario's gonna be surprised by Ridley or a clone of Ridley that easily. Thanks to his reveal trailer. We saw what happened.
Ready? Go!
From what I can remember, we could also get Lucario somewhere along the falls. So I want to see if we could get him too, if all be possible. Wow, they really tried to make it feel like the Loo, because the volcano. I remember his tail was caught in the volcano. I played the Wind Waker HD, even though I remember the actual thing from the GameCube. So even though I even owned one, I never had the Wind Waker. It's like kind of like the same case with me and Mario 64. I played Mario 64 in a barber shop when I was little. And oddly enough, I did not own a Nintendo 64, even though I was born in '96. And I played it. I asked my parents for one, but like, it didn't happen. Like, we got a GameCube instead, and I was like, okay. I might go to my local game store and pick it up one day. Hey, because I saw a bunch of them there. But not until I get a Mario 64 cartridge. I might get the Pikachu one, but those are expensive and collectible. So it's gonna depend. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you probably heard that story about the barbershop in the N64 they had. It was the only way to get me to sit still, because the buzzer used to freak me out as a kid back then. And yeah, I don't think this is gonna change much for the Goomba. Yes, they can be trouble in numbers, I take it. But things really don't change when it comes to Goombas. Because they'll adopt new methods. They might get trickier, but they aren't too tough. Well, except for some exceptions. I mean, look at this! I'm not even trying with them! Now I am. We know how this ends with Mario and Goombas. Not well for them. Yeah, we'll get Bomberman to blow that up. Nice. And like the actual Snorlax, just doesn't move. Once again, you can always count on Snorlax to block the way. Even when in a giant King K. Rool. Look, I'm not even trying. Come on. I will get disrespectful here. Yeah, try this again.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, I'm just pushing him. Where am I? Keep spamming your smash attacks.
Continue.
Oh, right.
Ready? Go!
maybe this will speed it up. There we go!
Victory!
We waked it up. Sorry about the brief pause in the music skip, I had things to attend to. I have no idea who they are. I think some sort of assist trophy, but I have no idea.
Ready? Go! Victory!
Yeah, I actually remember a remixed version of the slide theme from Mario 64 being used on the Ride Plussy in that game. However, hearing the original theme is a nice touch, too. And I'm completely cool with it.
Ready? Go!
And it's done! Ever Oasis. I think that was made by Brizo, the guys who helped work on the 3DS Zelda remakes, and the guys who were behind the 3DS Luigi's Mansion remake as well. Brizo, or Brizo, whatever you want to call it.
Ready? Go!
And we're gonna get Arceus' help on this one. Alright, clearly, Galeem does not have any experience training Pokemon either. Or how to control one. The real Pikachu would probably put up a better fight. Alright, but however, Pikachu is not really awake at the moment. Like his body's being occupied or something. And he's back to normal. Right. Before we exit, I want to see if we can get Lucario real quick.
Pikachu.
And then there's this. See that little area over there? You have to get there, but it's guarded by 3 barriers. Why? Because in order to get there, you have to stop the light from coming out of the fissure. The pressing switches like this will remove that barrier. And do that, apparently. Well then, I guess Lucario will have to wait until the next part. Well, I can try to figure on how to get him. So I'll see you around, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.